All right, so it is the weekend, and the amount of work that I've been doing on my current project is minor compared to what I've been doing for the there's this other book thing that I'm working on, and I don't know if that needs to change or not, but I just wanted to state that. I'm still, of course, actively working on trying to get out my first book, the Duet series, but this week has really drained me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
Like, I am tired, and I am really fighting the urge to just get back in the bed and sleep for a few hours. I am freaking exhausted, but that's life.
You throw it out, you stop caring about it. Don't let your hair get in the way. Can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard. But sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall. Sometimes you fall.
Oh, errands. What a time to be alive. So on the way over here, I've been listening to some podcasts, listening to some music. One of the things that I've come to realize is that 90s media, nostalgic media, specifically black media, but 90s media overall, really get me into my mood, my bag, whatever, when it comes to my works. And I'm developing a playlist for the Duet series that's coming out, and it is I like it, but I want to like kind of curate it, cut it down, because it's like 200 something songs. And I know I've mentioned before asking like what's too long for a playlist for a book, and then with that in mind, I was thinking, would it, and this is maybe me just overthinking, but would it be beneficial to think like, okay, this book, when it's done in its entirety, how many hours of an audiobook is this? And then matching the hours of the audiobook to the hours of the playlist. Like, is that too much? Or is it like cut it down substantially where it could just play on repeat? Or like, I don't even know how other people consume playlists when it comes to the books that you're reading. But for me, it's just like, of course, getting you in the mood and playlist that can kind of carry you through writing certain scenes or whatnot. But let me know if there is, like, what's your relationship to a playlist with either the book that you're writing or a book that you're reading, and then what is your preference when it comes to, or if you even have one, getting a playlist associated with a book. I'm thinking, and I'm sure I'm not the first one to think of this, but just having like a QR code maybe in the back of the book. But then I'm also like doing that and tying that QR code to, like, let's say Spotify, when, for example, this book is out for 10 years and all of a sudden Spotify is no longer a thing in like 7 years. So like, yeah, that's what I've been obsessing about just a little bit. So I'm going to go in here and take care of some stuff and then come back and hopefully go get back into the writing process.
You know, I can't tell you
I'm
that.
not gonna hurt him. I just want to talk to him.
Get your ass up! We gotta get the fuck out of here now!
What's wrong? Because I'm speaking the truth?
The truth. The truth.
So it's been a long day. I got a late start. Well, I got an early start. Went to the gym, came back home, showered, laid down, thinking, oh, I could just lay down, get up and do some laundry. After that, go and do some writing. I slept so long. So I'm finally getting up for the day. Like officially, I still got so much housework to do, but I'm going to be the responsible, negligent adult, and I'm going to push all that aside to work on this book. So I'm going to eat because I haven't eaten since yesterday, which is becoming a nasty habit of mine of not eating or forgetting to eat. So I'll go ahead and have some lunch, and I'm going to get back to this project. I gotta do better. I hope y'all do it better than me, because this ain't it.
Sometimes you fall. Precious cargo. Be careful with my heart. Oh, say I'm not sensitive, but I can sense if it's right for me.
So I got my food, John, and I'm working on a project, of course. So this isn't any of the projects I've mentioned so far. To be as concise as possible, I wrote a book years ago. It's been done. It is supposed to be a small portion of a larger series, so I kind of sat on it. I've still been kind of tinkering with the idea of it and like the world building in the back of my head, like for some time. But lately, when I say lately, I mean quite literally like 3 days ago, I responded to a tweet, and this was about the Interview with the Vampire season 2. And I was thinking about it, and I said, the response that I made sparked a bunch of other thoughts. And this year, in addition to like meeting smaller goals, meeting my deadlines, this and that, I've decided to not punish myself for having ideas that are deviant of or from my current projects. With this particular idea, I said, okay, let me sit with it. Let me give myself a couple hours to just kind of tinker with it and see what comes up, because I don't plan on getting to it anytime soon. Y'all, I done messed around and plotted this whole freaking book. Like the whole book, start to finish, is done. Not written, but it's like plotted and outlined. Well, it's plotted, outline as well, but I still could go in and change some stuff. So I'm going to give myself time to like focus on that and not my current book. Not because I'm neglecting it, but like the fact that I'm firing it on all cylinders and getting this out, might as well. And so that is Project Slaughter is what it's called right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to spend about an hour. If it don't take the full hour, that's fine. If it does, that's fine. I might go over a little bit, but I'm going to focus on that. And then wrap it up so I don't spend too much time on it. So what I'm doing now is some of everything. So I'm working on the project that I just mentioned about the new project, kind of sort of with the full outline plotting thing or whatever. I'm also working on another project, but that's like really research heavy, and so that probably won't come out no time soon either. But then because I'm done with the duet series, the first installment, the second one, what I'm going to do is go back through the book and like replot the ending, like the second act forward. And it's not because it's just so terrible, but I feel like I have had enough space away from it to try to implement some of the ideas that I had when I read through it the first time. So that's going to be my next goal. So though I am working on these other projects, this one I'm going to, my hope is that by going through replotting the ending and giving it like another pass, it'll at least be up to good enough caliber quality for me to either go through and do another one, maybe get a couple beta readers, like something, because I want to be done. Since the first one is so done and the second one is, I have some tweaks that I need to make. All in all, I'm trying to make sure that they come out, that things work. I want to make sure that the covers are similar. Like, I don't know why that's the hill that I choose to die on, but I have to have these covers be done in a way that makes sense and that you can read that this is a 2-part series. And I have not yet priced cover artists, and that's probably part of my like apprehension of me like trying to hold off this release for as long as possible, but I really need to get to that. So if you're watching this and you have a suggestion, or you know of a cover artist or whatever, you know, every little bit helps. I have some folks who I have in mind, and then a lot of people, because I'm so nerdy and into comics and stuff, a lot of my people who I'm looking at are simply put comic book artists, and so you got to really get them around their commission time, and it's just a whole thing. So I'm needing this to be done ASAP. So that's what I'll be working on. I'll probably wrap the vlog up here just because I got a lot of stuff to do. If there's more that I add, it will either be added on the end of this or thrown onto another vlog, but more than likely I'm going to stop here because this replotting is not really all that exciting. I'll give an update when I can, but I am 𝘾𝙤𝙚𝙚𝙚, a writer. I write stories, love stories. I got a little paranormal thing going on that's in the works. Black love stories with black folks in here experiencing drama and loss, grief, love, happiness, love and happiness. So yeah, I'll end it here. Catch you back later, and stay safe and well. All right, y'all.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out. You stop caring about it. Don't let your hair get in the way. Can't be defined by your mistakes.